Hello, fellow Chartists. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Chartist, and I have to say this is probably one of my favorite memes of all time. Okay, Mary Jane Watson and Peter Parker. Tell me the truth. I'm ready. I'm ready to hear it. You can trade the markets both ways, both directions. Your boy can't read today, but here she is crying. I love this meme because it's true. You can trade it both ways. Anyways, here is the flow sentiment. It's bearish. 82% in the puts. Nothing new here, folks. It's continuing to be bearish for quite some time. Is there a big move to the downside incoming in the near future? Maybe. Or is this just hedge funds just hedging? All right. Well, gotta combine that data with the price action, obviously. Okay, now here is my Discord, my plan today. Okay, 200-day moving average. DMA is daily moving average, just the regular moving average on the daily chart. Okay, 200 DMA was lost yesterday for SPY. 446 to 447 was my support yesterday, but today it is resistant. I wrote this morning at 8:28 a.m. Okay, so the SPY was under 446 in the pre-market at one point. So my plan today, if SPY can recapture 446, 449, 451, 453.5 is in play. Those are my upside targets. As long as below 446, we sell to 443-ish, then 440 to 441 zone. Okay, and I did mention this in yesterday's video as well, okay? I said if we recapture the 200-day moving average, that's when I would be more bullish on the SPY, which we did, okay? You can see here in the 15-minute chart, all right, SPY open right here. Let me move these moving averages. SPY open right here. This candle, all right? You can barely see that candle because there's barely a body on it. But you can see this candle right here. SPY open at 445.89. So below 446, okay? And you can see this long wicket drop to the downside as low as 444.74. Now this white line right here, this is my 50% retracement level. That's based on the daily chart. Okay, if you've been watching my videos recently, I show you guys how I do my fib levels, where I get my fib levels from the January high to the February low, pretty much. Okay, so as you can see here, the fib level at the 50% retracement level held very well. You see these wicks, and you know the long wick here, that represents some buying pressure. There is some demand coming in at the support level. Okay, but of course I was watching 446. All right, I had this yellow intraday resistant line right here that started from yesterday, 3:45 p.m. from yesterday. All right, also watching for that. I was watching, intraday breakout, of course, but still watching the level 446. And as you can see here, we broke above it and we got some selling pressure around 447. This red line right here that you can see, I'll make it thicker. And this red line right here. Okay, I'll change the color of this red line so it don't get confusing. Change to the orange. Okay. So basically you see here, we recaptured 446. That was bullish, but we got some selling pressure at 447. Okay, so it was a struggle within the 446 to 447 zone. All right, you can see here, it dropped back below. We saw buying pressure at the 50% retracement level again, and then it went back up, and finally it cleared 447. Strong move to the upside. All right, and where did it go to? As high as 448.95. 5 cents shy of my price target of 449. Okay, a little frustrating, but sometimes that happens. The levels are not 100% perfect. Okay, but pretty much level to level price action. It came back down. Anytime we see a resistant level clear, what do you watch out for next? You watch for the back test. Okay, it doesn't always happen, but if it happens, you watch for that. And as you can see here, it came back and back tested that 447 level as a support. Okay, as a support. We saw buying pressure and it continued to move up to the rest of the day and eventually hitting my 449 top target. All right, and if you remember from yesterday, I had a zone 449 to 450, which is what these green lines represent, and it crushed through 450 as well. Okay, didn't quite hit my 451 price target, but it came a few cents close. Okay, the high of today was right here, 450.57. So didn't quite hit 451, but either or, the chartist's analysis plan this morning was not, not too bad, not too shabby. If you played it level to level, if you was not biased or try to predict the market and be biased or anything like that, you just simply let the price action guide you. In theory, should have been a profitable day, okay? Level to level price action work, guys. But as mentioned in yesterday's video, I'll be more bullish if we recaptured the 200-day moving average, okay? And as you can see here, this is the daily chart. We recaptured the 200-day moving average, all right? 200 days at 446.46 closed today, and SPY closed about $4 above that, around 450.4. Okay, so here's my fib levels. Very important we watch this. All right, also recaptured and treated that 50% retracement level as a support. All right, that's clear that we recaptured that. All right, so the next level that we need to watch out for, all right, is 449 once again to 450. But we cleared that today, but I still want to add that level in here anyways, just so we note it. All right, it's worth noting. All right, so as you can see here, we closed, 40 cents above 450. If that level, that's now support, obviously. Okay, 449 is now support. Below that is obviously the 200-day moving average at the 446 to 447 level. If we lose that level again, I think we're going to get a deeper correction, a deeper pullback, if you will, okay? I'm not going to turn full bearish until we break 437, okay? We still have support at the 50-day around the 440 to 441 zone, and below that, the 38.2 retracement level at 437. If we lose those levels, I'm still going to play it level to level, okay? If the bearish price action gives me the opportunity to get in on a put or a short, I'm going to do it. But I'm just saying, my overall sentiment will be a lot more bearish if we lose 437. Okay? Either way, I'm going to play it level to level regardless. And as I mentioned, we cleared 450. So 449, 450 is now support. And of course, it depends where SPY opens tomorrow. If it opens above 450, that's your support. If it opens below 449, that's your resistance zone again. 449 to 450 is resistance zone, and the 200-day and the 50% retracement level at 445.3 would then again be your support that must hold, okay? Best time to turn bearish is when we lose support. As you can see in the 15-minute chart earlier, we never lost any supports today, okay? So no reason to be bearish, all right? But if we do lose a support level, that turn bearish, okay? Especially if you're just scalping or whatever your strategy is. That's just my strategy, okay? So next price target is 453.5. That is a big level, big test there. 61.8 retracement level of my Fibonacci level, okay? As mentioned yesterday, in strong downtrend moves, the next leg down usually begins around the 61.8 retracement level after a rally, okay? So remember to be unbiased as humanly possible. If we get a strong rejection there, I'm talking about like a bearish engulfing candle, all right? You want to try to short. If you're going to look for shorts, you want to try to short as close to that resistance level as possible. Keep in mind it's a zone and the market is tend to be very noisy, but as close to that level as possible if you're going to short it. But make sure you have a stop loss, because if the SPY does clear that level, that will be a gigantic, enormous win for the bulls. And if the bulls do clear 453.5, that will put 458 as the next target. Okay, my 458 level comes from the high of February 2nd and February 9th. Also, the high of February 10th. So that's technically a triple top right there. Okay, so that's going to be, in the past, we saw some strong selling pressure there, and SPY has struggled to break through it. So we're going to see if we clear 453.5, we should get another shot to clear it. If we do clear it, guys, no matter what your bias is, if you enter a put there, which is a good area to enter a put, by the way, because you want to short from resistant or buy a put from resistant. But if it breaks through, guys, try to be unbiased, cut your loss, all right? Because that would be a big win for the bulls, all right? However, got to be able to play both sides like the meme says. So if we get strong rejection from either of these resistant levels, that's a bearish sign, okay? So there you go. That's what I got for the SPY. Here is the VIX. I've been telling you guys for quite some time how bearish the VIX been looking. and it's been just knocking through each support one level at a time, back testing the resistance. You know, it took out a support, back tested as a resistance. You know, back test and go. Okay. Today, it tried to back test that 78.6 retracement level at 23.74. I've mentioned that level many times. Treated like resistant, just saw strong rejection, and you see this bearish engulfing candle getting very close to the 200-day moving average now. All right. May get a shot of a bounce there. We will see. It's not a guaranteed. It's at 20.65 right now. If VIX can get a strong bounce from there, like you see a strong wick, okay, that could be a chance that you see some buying pressure, it go up, but it needs to clear at least the 5-day moving average. All right, it needs to recapture and get above the 5-day moving average if it bounces off the 200-day moving average. If it bounces off the 200-day moving average and does not clear the 5-day moving average, that's just a dead cat bounce. Okay? If it does clear it, that's bullish. If it just breaks right through the 200-day moving average, there's some support here at 1991. All right, that was a previous low back on February 9th. We'll see if that holds, and if that doesn't hold, then the VIX continues to be bearish as it has been since early March. Okay, guys, a bearish VIX is a bullish SPY. Triple Q, look at that. I mentioned yesterday that 364 level, 362.64 level would be a critical support. You know, nice little quick wash down below it, but it bounced. And you see that nice green big body candle. Green body candle represents a lot of buying pressure. Okay, so I got some support at 357. Keep it simple. 357 needs to hold. If it holds, 363 is in play. Above 363 is bullish, and 364 would be in play above 363. Okay, 357 fails, we go back and test 352.64. And below 352.64 is very bearish, and we go drop back down to lower levels. All right, that's the best time to get bearish, guys, when we lose a support, not when we break through resistant levels. Dow Jones recaptured. All right, yesterday was in false breakout mode. It came back and broke out of the green trend line here, green multi-month trend line here, and it closed back above the 50% retracement level at 346. Okay, so as long as 346 holds, the 200-day moving average is in play at 349.88, and then 351.64 above that, which is 61.8 retracement level. Okay, guys, level to level. IWM backtest mode still of this green trend line. Found some buying pressure there. 5-day moving average, though, acting like resistance, is at 206 right now. So, it's above 206 currently in the aftermarket, but I don't really count that. It needs to do that in trading hours. Okay, it needs to get back above 206, and then that could put 209.6 in play. All right, below 202.8, because this green trend line is sloping down. If it closes below that, that's a false breakout, and it's pretty bearish. Okay, Tesla, very healthy today. Bulls, you needed this. You see this, all these green candles right here, up. That's pretty unhealthy. RSI is pretty overbought. Okay, so the fact that it just went sideways today, that's healthy. It did not break any support. Critical support is at 972.71. Still above that. So if it just chops sideways right now, that's perfectly healthy. You don't want to get too greedy with Tesla. Okay, it's been very bullish since mid-March. You should have made some money then. If you didn't, you got to check your strategy. Okay, but right now I can tell you the fact that it's moving sideways is very much needed for Tesla if it wants to go up higher and test the resistance of this bull flag right here. Okay, so 972.71 is support, must hold while it's basing on any dip. If it drops, we're going to see some lower levels. Okay, I got some support here, 947-ish, and below that, 908.55. All right, Apple went on a... Oh, man, look at all these green candles. Would you say that the Apple went parabolic? I don't know. It jumped about $20+ since mid-March, right off of the support of this bull flag. This bull flag is real, guys. And it broke out yesterday, and I said we need to see some follow-through. I just wanted to see it backtest and hold. It didn't even fully backtested this breakout level. It just kept on going up higher. Okay, Apple is officially in overbought territory. Okay, that's not a sell signal, and it doesn't mean to go buy puts. It just means that's the condition right now. Okay, gotta follow price action regardless. All right, got some support here at 170.5 and below that 169. Below 169 will be a false breakout if it closes below that. Okay, as long as 169 and 170.5 support holds, I favor more upside. My next target is 176 to 177, and then above that back to all-time highs at 183. And look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is showing some buying pressure here. Okay, so the next critical resistance that I'm looking at is at 44.7 and then 45K. 44.7K, then 45K. All right, breakout of this triangle pattern and recapture of the multi-year trend line, 45K plus. I would be bullish. All right, resisting at 48.3K and then the test up here at 53.5K. All right, if it breaks down the support here around 42.2K and 40.8K at the 50-day moving average, and below that support of the triangle pattern here at 35.7K. And if that fails, that'd be a bearish breakdown of the triangle pattern all the way down, possibly to the 28.7K support level. All right, guys. So that's what I got for you guys today. Level to level price action trading works, guys. There's no need to predict, no need to act like you're Jesus or a fortune teller. No one can see the future. We're just humans, and it's fine. All right? That's a good thing. Just play it level to level. I show you guys every day with evidence that level to level trading works, guys. It really does. So give it a shot, give it a chance, and thank you guys for watching.